Dude, talking about this bubble, it showed like a bunch of teams that in the future that might have not been better than the Kings, how they have the potential to be like for real playoff teams, like
the Suns.
Like the Suns, the Grizzlies, and like especially the Suns who played, dude, fantastic.
Amazing.
I don't know what you saw, but what I saw was like they were all playing defense too, like team defense for real, like trying effort.
If you look at their scores though, their defense wasn't really top notch, I guess. All the scores were above 120 points on both teams.
No, it makes sense, but I will say that with the Suns, like if you watch them, you see effort, and that's as big as anything.
Yeah,
like. It didn't seem – the reason they went 8-0 is because they were consistent with their effort on both sides of the ball. Like, sure, they gave up a lot of points, but, like, the way the league's set up now, there's always going to be a bunch of points. You're always worried about the three. And if you try and contest the three-point shot, if you try and contest it well enough, and maybe you're not the best defensive player, the guy who, like, pump faked is going to get by you. And so that's going to collapse the whole defense. And like it makes sense, even though their numbers weren't high, that I think they played good defense because I saw a lot of effort.
Well, I personally hate Ricky Rubio.
Why is that?
Because Spanish people are just not on my. I was going to say something terrible right now, but yeah.
You don't respect them as people.
No, I don't. I don't like Ricky Rubio.
Why?
He just has a different kind of like feel compared to other
point
NBA
guards?
players. Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel like
he is an assist machine though. I'll give him that. He gives a lot of assists.
Do you not like how he kind of seems to like not even try and score? Is that the kind of thing that you see, or
I just don't like the guy. When he was on the Jazz, he bugged the shit out of me and a lot of other players. A lot of players were just trying to fight him. Last year, you don't remember that?
People against him?
Yeah.
Well, they're not his teammates.
Well, yeah, but you don't see Doncic getting in a bunch of fucking fights with people every day.
Well, that's because Rubio tries on defense a little bit.
Okay.
Like he's like kind of scrappier too.
Yeah.
Like he'll reach and stuff. He gets steals. Like he's annoying. Like if you look at his stats, he averages like a good amount of steals.
Yeah.
And so I think that's why players get annoyed, because there's kind of like an unwritten rule in the NBA that you're not supposed to play defense. And he breaks that a lot. And I feel like that's why people don't like him.
I love Aaron Baines more than Devin Booker. I fucking love Aaron Baines. I think Aaron Baines is fucking awesome. Just because he's like a Viking out there, like, shooting three-pointers. But Devin Booker obviously is a fucking great player.
Oh, dude. Yeah, great score. I love his mid-range game. Is fun to see because, like, I get bored seeing teams only shoot threes and layups.
Yeah.
Like, he'll actually create shots in the mid-range area, which is fun to watch.
Yeah. And going down the list more, Kelly Oubre has a lot of style. He looks like a living triple X Tentacion, dude. You know what I mean? Without the tattoos. But if he could just stay healthy, he's getting injured like every 6 months.
Yeah, I admit Kelly Oubre is good. I don't really like his style, really.
Really?
I don't know.
Why?
When I actually heard him in an interview, he actually didn't seem like a bad guy. But I don't know. Something about his aura. I don't know.
It's very triple X Tentacion. Like he beat his girlfriend with a spatula.
Yeah, maybe that's what I don't.
No comment.
No, but yeah, I have no reason to dislike Kelly Oubre.
Yeah.
Maybe part of it is because I do remember on the Wizards, he'd always torch the Kings.
Yeah.
And he would be like when he celebrates, and as a guy whose team sucks, I don't like when other players celebrate how well they're doing to my face. And that might be a big part of it because listening to interviews, he seems like a actually cool guy.
Yeah. And
then Mikal Bridges on the Suns, I like a lot. I think if he keeps developing, I don't think his development is going to shoot like straight up.
I never really paid attention. He's like number 23, right? Or
I don't remember his number, but he's like a long guy. He's a 3-and-D player. He's good at defense. Like he'll move his feet and everything.
What year is he in the league?
I think this is like his second or third or fourth year. Okay. He's young. He's still young.
Yeah.
And he was the guy he's from Philly. His mom works for the Sixers. The Sixers drafted him. and then traded him on draft day.
That's so fucked up.
I know, it's crazy.
It could have been a great story.
I know.
Yeah, some fucking Sixers fans are like, wow, we got a guy that's, he's gone? What?
Yeah, dude. Like, it would have been a cool hometown story.
Yeah.
But also, usually those hometown things don't work out. But what's interesting is I think they traded him because they had gotten Jimmy. I think that was what happened, if I'm remembering the timeline right. And then eventually Jimmy left, and they traded Jimmy for Josh Richardson, which he's kind of, Mikal Bridges is kind of that character player, but younger. And Josh Richardson is like a little more established. And